kick this off. Go very hard. Do hard chaos invasion. So I found that I don't think doing these as chaos is the best, as the chaos script seems to have some shenanigans in it about changing specific factions' personalities several turns into the campaign, which is something I can't quite adjust for. I guess I could sort of delete those lines out, but yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of that. Maybe I'll delete that entire script and run those campaigns again. But for right now, I just gotta play as Nakai till I get that mod up and running again. Okay, we'll move Nakai here. That should be good enough.
A timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten in days. In agreement.
Cool. So that's gonna work. Kill all these. And then it's going to get kicked off after the first 10 turns. Once Nakai is around Isleheart or Fort Urgebris, however that's pronounced, I'll be able to zoom out and take a look at everything from a global scale. Speed this up. Should get things going faster. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Looking for a turn 3 Wargrove of War declaration on the vampire counts. It's almost inevitable. Hasn't happened yet, though. Pretty happy to see that. So basically all I've done with this is I've sort of reverse engineered the campaign autorun mod that's available in the workshop, and I've turned it into a Nakai mod instead of an Archaon mod. And then on top of that, I've disabled all of the scripted events and things that will occur for the Lizardmen. So the only bothers that we get as Nakai is sometimes the Heart Marshal will ping us and ask for some diplomatic stuff, which is a pain in the butt. But they're just one click. There's a Wargrove of Woe. Declare monster being turn 7, it looks like. I guess it was turn 6 technically for them, since the player takes their turn first. Drones getting burned down. 2 or 3 turns left. So another thing I've done is I've gone into the CDIR tables and I've eliminated any personality changes that might occur for playing as the Lizardmen or Nakai or anything like that, to try to get a unbiased view of how the AI might perform with the absence of a human. What's funny is, in all these tables and scripts and stuff like that, there is the mention of a auto-run mode or a spectator mode for campaign in the scripts and stuff, but it doesn't exist as far as I know, or any modder knows for this game. So here we go, now we can really kick things off. Richt is destroyed already? Wow. That's bad news for the High Elves. Okay, oh yeah, I've also modded this zoom quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Good deal. Let's just put this somewhere tasty. We want to see more Norska and Dark Elves, or we want to see more Lustria and Southlands. I think Dark Elves is probably a more interesting area to look at. So we'll park it right here. I wish I could get rid of his suitability in climates as Nakai. Because unfortunately, even though he's a horde, they still show up for some strange reason. But if you do these auto runs as chaos, those don't show up, and so the map's a little less cluttered and it's more visually appealing from this height. Let's see. Yo. Good. How are you? wow, look at Marathi. Marathi's really kicking some butt there in Ulthuan. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to see if anything else is really standing out. Looks like Imric's gonna be dead soon. Dwarves still pretty much have the Silver Road. A little bit of Barrack Var, it looks like. Gosh, those climate symbols are hideous. A little bit difficult to tell how well vampires are doing. Von Karstein looks like somehow it wound up at war with Ostermark. Oh wow, another early Dark Elf Confederation? Malekith's on the warpath. He might need to. We set the Chaos Invasion hard, so it's gonna backdoor him pretty good. This is pretty typical for Marathi. I think she gets a big foothold on Ulthuan, and then ultimately the Hyles finally figure out how to work together and kick her off Ulthuan. Clan Gretus is a pretty interesting new minor faction. They can do pretty good depending on who they declare war on. And they've got a great position too, as I have to believe that they aren't close enough to Gora Madni to really meet them, so they're sort of in an isolated pocket to where all they have to do is go down, and the only thing in their way is really the Lamian Sisterhood. So they can, for a little minor Skaven faction, they have a lot of longevity. Some good map presence. Vistalia is dead? Okay. Oh, looks like Sartosa died to Talega as well. There goes Imric. So we'll see where Eshin goes next. If he's almost assuredly declaring war on Grimgor at this point. Is Grimgor even at war with the dwarves? Yes, he is. Moors just jumped over Numas entirely into the southern Badlands there. They didn't even screw with the Tomb Kings. Oh wow, did the Silver Host kill off Khalida? Impressive. I don't think you see that happen very often. Usually she crushes the Silver Host. So this is a weird one. Rictus and the Silver Host dying pretty early. Arthwa gets confederated. Musalon killed Leoness. Nice. I'm really disappointed with the AI of the Wargrove of Woe. You look at Lorelorn Forest, the Bowman of Orion, Talsin, Arguelon. They generally keep to their forest pretty well. However, Wargrove, I guess the Sisters of Twilight venture out from their forest quite a bit too, so. Sisters in Wargrove have a much more aggressive AI for Wood Elves in general. Krakadrak is dead. So that means Molder's probably going to be jumping into some Kislev here soon. Oh, last defenders declaring war on Moors. Did Eshin declare war on Grimgor? Who the hell is... Okay, Eshin is at war with... Yeah, there was an army over here. At Mount Silverspear. Or Crookback Mountain, rather. Top Knots are dead. Where are we at? Turn 40? Yeah, look at that. High Elves figured out that if they work together, they can kick Marathi out. So now she's stuck in the wasteland settlements, and one or two of those are probably gates. So she's got Trace, probably 2 gates, and she's got Nagaraith. Exowaddle killed Skiggy in this playthrough, so that's nice. I'll have to double check the mod pack that I'm using to see if there's any faction biases going on. Looks like some gains for the vampires there. They took 2 of the Wargrove cities. 1 turn. So it looks like the von Karsteins maybe have 3 cities. 6 cities for Sylvania. Mount Silverspear falls. To Eshin. Yeah, I think Marathi's just about done for. Nagaron is going to have to bail her out. Here soon, she's going to start just losing territory. I started a Hellebron campaign, and I'm not even kidding. First 10 turns, I checked the Cult of Pleasure, and she was at war with... Like, the line was so long that the factions were overlapping with each other. This is probably every single High Elf faction, plus Hexawaddle, Sisters of Twilight. Exiles and the Heck. Probably even Clan Rictus. You name it, she was at war with, like, literally everybody around her. Grimgor, Confederates of Bloody Hands. Oh, military alliance with the Border Princes. Dwarves have made. Aghal dead. That was probably Nagaron. So whatever army they have up there will probably swing south now. Cult of Sotek. Looks like it's got its whole home province and maybe at war with the Awakened as well. They're pretty hit or miss. It's interesting to see Silostra still alive. I feel like sometimes the Blue Vipers would just kill her off too. Is Moors at war with Grimgor? No. Interesting. Okay, so it's just Eshin at this point. Is Grimgor at war with the Border Princes? Oh, yes, he is. Okay, so Grimgor's going to fight the Border Princes, Karazakarak, and Clan Eshin. We'll see if he pulls through that. I have to imagine once Moors declares war on him, he's pretty much done for, though. Crooked Moon gets her dead. Oh, that was Moors. Nice. Pestilence dead. That's no surprise there. Carcassonne dead. Scryer's not doing half bad, but he's not at war with Talea. Scryer can wind up in a situation where he's at war with Carcassonne and Talea, and he just gets hit from both sides. Talea will take Skaven Blight, and then he's pretty much toast. They're slowly pushing Marathi out of Ulthuan. Looks like she's got one city there in Illyrian, a gate, and then that might be a second gate. That might be 2 gates, city in Illyrian, and then all of Nagaraith, which aren't good cities for her. Oh, Eshin declaring war on Karazakarak. Oh, look at that. Grimgor got snapped. So, Eshin just killed Grimgor with the plunge into anarchy and then declared war on Karazakarak. Very nice. Cult of Pleasure. There's the Forge Bound. Oh, that'll keep Marathi alive for a while longer and also give her some more defensible settlements. Very nice. Very nice. Exowaddle's not doing half bad. Oh, big confederation for Reichland taking all of Marienburg. That's going to be a huge income surplus for them. I wonder who Reichland's even at war with. I saw a war deck on the Barrow Legion. Still the Skull Smashers. Are they... It's kind of hard to tell. These things are going by so quick. I think it's just Barrel Legion and Skull Smashers. Oh man, poor Grimgor. That's just not even fair. Yeah, looks like Von Karstein and Sylvania are just stuck endlessly fighting the Wargrove of Woe. Marathi's almost completely booted out of Ulthuan. Just the Shrine of Cain left. Strangely, a Shrine of Cain is highly defensible, as the building gives a huge garrison, plus build a garrison on top of that. Feels like sometimes the AI will just completely ignore the Shrine of Cain, save it for last. Oh, Sterling's dead. Good job, Von Karstein. I guess he wasn't just at war with Wargrove. This first round should stop at around turn 61, I think, so we'll be able to take a little closer look here soon. Hey, Goose. Hey, you. Perfect. Come on over. Let's see. Take a quick look real quick. Nagaron, Reichland, Karazakarak, Eshin, and Moors. Interesting. I don't think Krokgar's gonna survive war with both the Silverhost and Moors. He's not long for this world. Hotep's not doing half bad. Order of Lore Masters is big. Nice. Are they at war with... No, okay. Wow, Sentinels of Zeti are huge. X-Waddle's doing well too. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like when I zoom out like that. Hotep is not at war with Nagrand, and undoubtedly he will declare war soon. Are these Sisters of Twilight? They're at war with both Pleasure and Nagrand. What about you, Reichland? Yeah, oh, looks like our buddy Kemmler here is not long for this world. And yeah, see, this is exactly what happens to Sylvania the majority of the time. Drika has a full stack, 2 half stacks on just the Griffinwood in one city, and she's able to keep the vampires at bay. Vampire's best bet is to just completely ignore her. But sometimes you'll see freaking Drika come in here and just take all of Sylvania, eastern and western Sylvania. It's disgusting. I'm completely convinced they didn't even do any testing whatsoever. How is Mulder not at war with Kislev? Who's Mulder even at war with? No one. Weird. I think that's just about it. How are the dwarves doing? 1, 2, 3 stacks. Moors isn't at war. At the Silver Road. Oh! Skaven took Gunbad. Nice. That'll be a nice cash injection for them. Alright, let's put this right here. Kick it off again. Oops. Right there. I'm starting to think with how well the Lizardmen are doing. Well, not Krokgar, but Sentinels of Zeti and Hexawaddle. If maybe there's a little bit of Lizardmen bias because I'm playing Nakai, I'm gonna have to check the mods. Oh, Reichland going to war with Hawkland. I guess Kemmler was able to fend off the Reichland, that one army. Mousselon. It's helping Clan Scryer a little bit. Oh, nope. They weren't able to. Poor, pathetic vampires. Oops. Strange seeing all that rebel territory from Grimgore still hasn't been gobbled up. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cities that haven't been taken. They all have a stack inside of them, so that might have something to do with it. So they're pretty well defended for rebel cities. Why don't you lay down, Goose? Huh? Skuskis. Zifbar's dead. Man, oh man. Oh, Carrick Kadrin is trying to put the hurt on Eshin. Silly cat. There you go. Good girl. Okay, oh. Cares a Carrick. Confederates Carrick Kadrin. Von Karstein declares war on Talabakland. Very nice. Marathi's been booted off Ulthuan entirely. High Elves are even sailing up to Nagaron. Tiranoc and Eotine both. Awesome. Oh, mega yikes. Looks like Sylvania's losing Eastern Sylvania to Draika. Kick off 20 turns. Click this real quick. Come on. Come on. I gotta zoom out or zoom in. Don't do this to me. Yep. Waldenhof and Eshin. Lovely. Sucks to be a vampire this patch. Ooh, Moors is starting to step it up in this region. Ooh, Wissenland declaring war on von Karstein and Sylvania. Reichland killed off Hawkland. Looks like Confederation there. Worldwalkers and Varg. Oh, Nagaron's making landfall onto Ulthuan. Looks like he got immediately deleted though. Maybe. Reichland confederates Wissenland, okay. So, is Kara Carrick gonna pull it off against Clan Eshin? We will see. Oh, looks like they took back Mount Gunbad. Reichland declare war on Talabakland and Talabakland dies the same turn. Pathetic. Sylvania dead to the Wargrove of Woe. Absolutely pathetic. I guess Ostlin helped too, but vampires get bonuses against elector counts. Balanced. Tested. Empire barely has any threats. The vampires just get dumpstered by Draika. Don't even stand a chance. Empire's just free to confederate and expand. Pathetic, right, Goose? Pathetic. Nagarath's not doing too bad so far against Malekith. Oh man, Eotine even took a city. Huh. Is Mulder even at war? I gotta wonder. Got me wondering again. Yep. I don't think Dark Elves are going to be able to do a whole lot. Chaos is going to show up, backdoor them, dumpster them, and then game's going to be over. Drika declares war on Clan Ferric and Eshin. Jeez. Von Karstein's dead. Sounds about right. Nagarath. Oh, Nagarath wasn't at war with Nagaron and Cult of Pleasure yet. Huh. So who's Nagaron fighting then? Strange. Very strange. So damn furry. Morris is not at war with Karazakar. Morris is just getting huge. Huge. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Karazakar is kind of struggling against Eshin. If Moors joins in, it's over. Dwarves have Gunbad and the Silver Road, though, so they've got some serious money pouring in. They take Black Crag on top of that, but it looks like Moors is about to take Black Crag. Skull Smashers are dead. Man, it's crazy how well Marathi does so early. It must be late game High Elf stacks are much better in auto resolve than late game Dark Elf stacks. That probably is why the rolls get reversed so hard. If the High Elves make it to late game, they start pushing the Dark Elves back. But if the Dark Elves can make a quick enough push, they can take a little too long. That could be my only guess. High Elves start getting Phoenixes and Dragons and Sisters of Avalorn. And the Dark Elves just can't win anymore. Okay, let's go 10 turns so that we catch the Chaos Invasion. Chaos Invasion is going to hard fuck Malekith. Scryer's doing really good. Wow. Did I miss a war deck? Who the hell is Moors at war with? Oh, wow. Moors with the huge war declaration. That probably spells doom for Kara Carrick. Although I think the Border Princes were in that mix, so maybe something can happen there. Cult of Pleasure dead. Womp. Guillotine wasn't even at war with Nagaron. Huh. I wonder what the hell Nagaron's been doing. Running their armies into something. Playing Spittle is dead. I'm not even sure where Spittle spawns. Spittle the one in Lustria? Or no, are they the one in Fester Spike? I think they're the one in Fester Spike. Like the Reichland just dunked on them. Reichland is getting ugly. There's Chaos. So this is a hard Chaos Invasion. We'll see what the what that amounts to. Rancoos. Oh yeah. Yep. 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 Okay. One more turn. Looks like Chaos spawned maybe a little bit early. They're a set time now. Roughly turn 100 and then roughly turn 140 to 150 for the second wave. Yep, there we go. So we'll crank it 20 turns, then we'll crank another 20. Let's see here. Hard is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. I guess it's traditionally 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. Yep, Nagron's in big trouble. Look at this. Geo's fat. Hexawaddle's even up here. Yikes. That's the big yikes. Reichland, Nagron, Moors. Yes. Swaddle's doing really good this campaign. You rarely see that happen. Just gonna watch a bunch of Nagron cities get burned down. Oh, Confederation of Grand. Sotek. DED. Kislev might lose like 2 cities. Maybe. So I guess the first wave on normal is 4 and 4, then 6 and 6 on hard. Deadwood Sentinels are already resettling city that got burned down. Oh, Talea coming down there and putting the hurt on Moors. Yeah, Moors had that huge war deck, and now they're just getting destroyed. Talabacland emerges. Lovely. This. Nagron, no doubt's gonna fall apart. Ooh. Yvresse is over there at the Bleak Holds. It's got Yvresse, Hexawaddle, Averlorn, Kalthik. All bringing the pain to Nagron. Scryer is doing quite well. Taking most of Bretonia. They got Astalia. Looks like they're punching into Athel Lauren as well. Lovely. Was that city burned down by chaos? Mulder just took Clan Gretus' starting city. I doubt Gretus and Mulder are at war. Oh. Oh, Moore's just got huge. Is that going to save him, though? Still at war with a ton of factions. I don't think it will. I think Moore's is going to get whittled away by Angrind and Talea and the Border Princes and Karazakarik. They just can't fight on all those fronts. Not happening. I wonder who Reichland's at war with at this point. It's funny seeing some Hexawaddle cities up in Nagarond. Order of Lore Masters making landfall in Astalia. Bad news for Scryer. No doubt all of his armies are in Bretonia, so he's going to have to reverse course to take that back. Hey, World Walkers take Norska. Only took over 100 turns. Six turns, we'll punch another 20 and see where we wind up. Towson's dead. Midland and Nordland's still kicking. Ostland as well. They'll probably get confederated come big chaos invasion, no doubt. No doubt about it. Wow, Nagarond turning stuff around. Retaking the Broken Lands. Chaos isn't slowing them down too much. Kislev kills Wintertooth. Looks like there's maybe one Chaos army left up by the Deadwood Sentinels. Dwarves punching into the Broken Lands. Okay, Clan Anger gets confederated. Nice, nice, nice. Sisters of Twilight still alive over there. Go another 20. That should proc the big boy Chaos Invasion. If not, we'll throw out another 10 after that. Oh wow, look at Hexawaddle over there. Western Nagarond. Man, those climate bubbles are just in the way. You know, I was selling more short, but they're pushing Talea back out of the Badlands. Karakern decided to get involved. Well, they took Crookback Mountain, Mount Silver Spear. Widrioth is dead. Is Scryer and Reichland just killing off all the Wood Elves? Wouldn't doubt it. Jeez, Hexawaddle's on a rampage up there. Nagarath, yep. It's all falling apart for Malekith now. So this is a Twilight, Hexawaddle, Nagarath, Eotine, Idris. No doubt Kothiek and Averlorn are still at it. Tyrannoch is at it. Malekith just doesn't stand a chance. The big Chaos Invasion's just gonna do him in the rest of the way. Oh, Reichland at war with Scryer and Moors. That's probably the end of Scryer. Well, we'll see. See what he's got. Oof. Hexawaddle's just gobbling up cities. Oh. Norska making landfall at Liangui. Right next to Corone. Spinosotek dead. Nice. Nice. Slowly pushing into the realm of the big Chaos Invasion. Forces of Order looking very strong right now. Both ones not even touched. Hexawaddle is big boy. Reichland is unstoppable. Karazakarik is pushing Moors back alongside the Border Princess and Talea. Yep. This one's order tied for sure. I'm really impressed with Hexawaddle's prowess this campaign. I have to run another one with this mod pack and see if this is a pretty common occurrence or not. If dwarves have Gunbad and the Silver Road, they're not going to roll over. Gunbad gives so much money. I think it could make out like 4,000. AI could easily run 2 armies off of Gunbad alone. Add in background income, they're going to be running 3 or 4 armies just off of Mount Gunbad. It's ridiculous. Because not only does it have a gold mine, it has the Oath Gold landmark building as well. Huge money. Malekith's getting Shrek'd. Kislev declares war on Greetus. When was to the big Chaos Invasions? Probably what we'll call this one. No need to watch the big Chaos Invasion. It's only gonna screw over Malekith. Well, I guess it's gonna screw over Hexawatl a bit too. Yeah, we got like 4 turns, and we're gonna be real close. Oh, Hexawatl going to war with some High Elves. That's interesting. That might mess some stuff up. Kara's a Carrick confederating Hearn. It's a net loss for them, no doubt. They're stronger separate. Probably have the big Chaos Invasion here within the next 10 turns. Corone retook Liangui. Greetus is dead. Kislev killed him off. I never did figure out if Mulder declared war on Greetus or not. Look at that. The New World colony is just chilling out in the middle of Hexawatl still, over 100 turns in. I'm surprised Hexawatl just hasn't just whacked them. That's funny. Fight between Hexawatl and Ivres. Clan Mulder just signed a death sentence declaring war on the Huge Order Alliance. Nice knowing you, Mulder. Okay, here we go. So, Big Chaos will be showing up. Malekith is going to get wrecked. He's already been getting wrecked, but... Alright.
Forced to track.
Yeah, Reichland. Nagron's still somehow second strength rank with only 9 settlements. It's his Black Arcs. Dark Elves just spam Black Arcs and it boosts their strength rating. All this makes sense.
Soon.
Wow, I need to fix this zoom mod. It is lagging like hell. Yeah, look at these Black Arcs. 1, 2. Got another one over here somewhere. 3. Yeah, all the High Elves are just making a pilgrimage over here. Can I count that one? Hey, there's still 1 Chaos Army left up here. Burning down everything that Hexawatl took. How is... Oh yeah, Scryer's getting dumpstered by the Empire. OP. OP. Reichland is the most OP. Nobody else even stands a chance. Except maybe Karazakarik. Alright. Show me that invasion. I actually haven't looked at how many armies is in the hard Chaos Invasion second wave yet. So it's 6 on the first wave in Nagarond and the Chaos Wastes. So we'll see what the turn 140 invasion brings. I have to remember that there's still like 1 or 2 armies in Nagarond, so we'll count the ones in the Chaos Wastes, since they die way faster. Clock's still undead. Well, it looks like the Awakened are killing some lizard men down there. I wonder if they're at war with the Order of Lore Masters. It'd be kind of hard for me to tell at this point. Camry's dead. Looks like Fegan's errantry killed him, which is sad. Losing to minor Bretonnian factions. It's funny, those on higher difficulties, the minor Bretonnian factions can literally field like 3 entire stacks on one city. It's not the peasants, but it's still just sad to see. They give the Tomb Kings a run for their money. Wargrove of War in Karazakarik Military Alliance. Of course. Their mutual hatred of vampires. Oh yeah. Reichland's about to take Skaven Blight. Yeah, I don't think Scryer lasted 30 turns going to war with the Reichland. Moors is still hanging on. Oh, Moors confederated Scryer. Interesting. Still not good. Scryer's split in between the Darklands, Western Badlands, Estalia now. Just gonna get eaten alive from all sides. Karazakarik has a good power brick here in the center. Surprised the Deadwood Sentinels haven't been confederated yet. I'm Malika. Still a lot of, like, you have Kothique, Yvresse, Safari, Avalorn. Gosh, Kalidor and Tyrannok all still alive. 18. That's really impressive. Figure. So, who died then? Trace and Illyrian? Trace and Illyrian were the only 2 High Elves that died. Wow, we still get the big Chaos Invasion. That's shitty. Raglan dagger on it. Carries a carrot. Yep. Claymore's is done. Ain't no coming back from that. Alright, bring it up here. Go. Chaos has to show up in the next 10 turns. We're at 150. There it is. Oh, great. Is it gonna lock me here in place for 10 turns? Womp womp. Oh, look at all the military alliances. Bjornling's Warherd. It's still only spawning like one Warherd of Chaos Army. Pathetic. And when you're playing the game, they just sit there up in the Norskin area, like where... oh shit, what's the name of that dwarf faction? Crocodrock. They sit up by Crocodrock and they just hide. So if you want to end your campaign, you have to walk your happy ass up there and seek them out. Because they're just too weak to do anything. They just cower. Oh shit. Chaos might lose some armies before we're able to count. It's a dead. Man, the Awakened putting the smackdown on some lizards. I guess that's what happens if Teclis doesn't intervene. Come on, I wanted to count. 6 turns. There's the Confederation of the Deadwood Sentinels. Ain't gonna help. Wardens of the Living Pools are dead. The Awakened are on a rampage. A literal rampage. Yeah, this sucks that it zoomed in like this. We might be able to count the Chaos armies. They might have lost like 1. So if it winds up being some strange odd number, I'm sure that you can just add 1 to it. Makes sense. So 6 in each area for the minor invasion. Does it just simply double the major invasion? Sure. Can't remember. Jesus, laptop. More military alliances. Taqua. Three turns to go. Ivres and Nagaraith. Bjornling's dead. I don't even understand why the Bjornlings even spawn. It's like 4 armies up in Norska. And I want to say they even start out at war with normal Norscan factions. Like, maybe CA's idea is if Bjornlings can kill the leader of whoever leads Norska before the Chaos Invasion, they'll confederate them, and then basically all the world will be at war with Chaos Warriors and all of Norska. Maybe that's the logic, but I have yet to see that happen. This is the last turn, then we can take a look around finally. Watch all of the Eastern Invasion already be dead. Oh. It might have happened. Tyrannok is really weak. Okay. 10 turns, this is where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 armies. 8, 9, 10. 11. So is it safe to say that they might have had 12?
Never. No. I think not. No. I think
Maybe they had 12. Norska's getting overrun by order. Let's see what we got up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Did they maybe lose an army or two over here?
beyond your country.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe it is 11 armies. Maybe. Yeah, look at Malekith. He's reduced to Karen Carr. Order March Mundi. Background's burned down.
Trained by the White Tower.
Oh, Yvresse and Hexawaddle are no longer at war. Huh. Lovely.
Black heart.
Oh, poor Malekith. Oh my gosh, Hexawaddle is ballin'. The Awakened are doing pretty good for the Vampire Coast faction. Tlaqua doing not half bad either. Look at all these battle sites. That's the Southlands for you. It's just huge Tomb King armies just going at it. Yeah. Moors isn't doing so hot.
The nation calls.
Look at all these Talayan armies. Jeez. Reichland's pouring in now too. This doesn't bode well for Moors, considering he's at war with everybody but the Golden Order here.
Need more trophies, yes.
Okay. All this going over here. Ha! Fegan's errantry? Really?
Can I help you?
I'm not who.
Engineer of Skryre.
Ick at level 40. Noise. Okay. Well, who'd Wargrove of Woe piss off? They lost some cities, I think. No, maybe not. Reichland holds all of Athel-Loren. Lovely. Lovely. He does just about everything, though. here. Nothing else really worth looking at. Complete and total order domination once Moors is dead.
One rug! Ready.
Which is gonna happen.
The nation calls. Malekith.
Wow, Master Viti's only at war with the invasion.
Champion of the lady.
My madness is not weakness.
Yep, that's a wrap. We'll be doing more of these. I'm gonna look at this Nakai mod that I have and see if it's somehow given some juice to the lizard men. But till then, adios.